Okay, so as you can see, we did £5.24 in the 215 with our £2 stake, a couple of bets, and that's what we made there with Democratic Oath. Now we've got one at 227 at Chepstow. Let's see where they are. Probably in the parade ring, doing about 3 to 5 mile an hour. Oh yeah, I did a guess. There you go. Trotting around the parade ring. So we've got a bit of time before this one starts. I haven't got enough time to make myself a coffee, unfortunately, because they're so tightly grouped. It's going to be a competitive race, so we're looking to get involved at the business end yet again, around 3 furlongs out. And for that horse that's showing enough speed, is ahead of the other horses in the market. It's a hurdles race, so we're looking for a horse that has shown consistently to jump well. So yeah, we'll go from there and see how we do. They're starting to make the way down to the start. Yeah, it's really exciting stuff at this moment in time. We're all doing just under 5 mile an hour. That one's doing over. No, it's slowed down. So yeah, it's making the way down to the start, and it's going to be an interesting race. Don't know whether I'm going to get involved. We'll see. Hopefully the winner should be revealed around the 3 furlong mark. So we'll see. Right, making the way round to the entrance of the track at Chepstow, and it's so interesting, really exciting to see this view of the data, which as soon as I said that, oh, it's caught up. So those horses didn't actually fly into the air. That was something something to do with the tracking data. As soon as I said it, isn't that weird? Yeah, it is astonishing that we've got this information at a glance. You just don't see this by looking at the racing. And I'm absolutely certain... Oh, hang on a second. I've cut off the race information again. I'll fix that on the next race. I'm absolutely certain that you'll find a lot of people will use the different settings, like the split times and other data that'll be available, or have these set with the hurdles in their own way, so they're more following the speed of the runner rather than I have it, where you can identify the who's jumping well. It's important, I think, from a hurdles point of view. But yeah, there's a load of combinations, but if you just want a simple strategy you can follow very easily throughout the day, you could just be looking for that horse that's going to win. Set your stakes reasonably, like I showed in the previous video. Made about $5.50 or something like that, with a couple of £2 bets. And for me, that was the standout horse at that particular moment in time in running. It looks like it had the momentum, and it was ahead of the previous horse that was challenging, and it did put up a good challenge, but it looked like it, I said, the pendulum had swung in its favour. So literally cutting edge development, coming out of development stage software you're looking at here. Very clever. You've got everything tracked by satellite. You can see the race in a way that you could never see it before. Completely new to the market. You've got tools that nobody else is using at the moment. I'm using this now, as said, in the development stage, and it's smart stuff. It is very clever. I'd never imagined you'd have this information for in-play betting, but here it is. I don't know what these two horses are doing. They maybe need some, but I'm not going to be starting without them, I'm guessing. So here they come. Race is due off any second, and you can see straight away that we've got Crypto coming in for a lot of favouritism in the market. Let's see how this pans out. It's another hurdles race, and for this one at Chepstow, what we seem to have are the hurdles along the timeline, but for Sedgefield they don't seem to be there. But it's no hardship. There was no problem for us in the previous race. And they're off. Here we go. You can always find the leader, by the way, if you've got lens back active. As you can see, that's got no numbers. That's the leading horse. And these two at the moment are vying for the lead to go over the hurdle. And number 7, it's slightly better, but it's very early in the race. It's 2 miles 3.5. What do I find myself looking at the most? I think during the race I do find myself looking at this information more. So number 2 is coming through, and it seems to be going the best. Don't ask me what happened then, I've got no idea. The camera just went skew if. Right, so this isn't a hurdle. The next hurdles are coming up here, and we have 6. So I'll message Nigel about this in a minute. Maybe it's got something to do with the zoom level that I have set. I don't know, I'll have to have a look at this. But I like this zoom level. Number 2 at the moment is just like a rocket. It's gone off, but that can't last forever. Well, rarely lasts forever with a horse. Let's have a look at the ones doing behind it. So number 1, over the hurdles. Let's have a look. Come up. Yeah, number 1 seems to be doing very well, gaining ground. I think any of them took that particularly well. This moment it's all about number 2. They are quite a few lengths back. Not a million miles away from the finish. Another hurdle. Number 6 is getting some attention in the market, although it looks like it's midfield, so maybe it's just running very well. But at the moment they all seem to be quite a few lengths back. Number 3 is coming up. See the lengths distance here, 6.5 lengths from the finish. Furlongs from the finish, sorry, not lengths. Still got 5 more hurdles. 5 more hurdles. 5 more hurdles. I think I'll leave that in. These are the hurdles that count, aren't they? These last few, typically, in a race. But this horse looks like at the moment, according to this, it's going to be unbeatable. But it's whether it's got the legs to keep rolling, quite literally. Okay, still jumping well. No problems at all so far. They are all 8 and 4. Obviously the one's gaining. Looks like the momentum swinging in 4's favour. Going the horse is going the fastest. Alright, we need to be making a decision really on this if we're going to get involved. 2 furlongs from the finish. 2 still in the lead. It's gaining though, isn't it? Yeah, 4's got that. Don't know whether we got on or not. Probably not. We're too late there. I mean, it was closely ran, the race, so Didn't make any money there, unfortunately. We're too slow. I did say, didn't I, at the start, that I might not get involved in that one because it was so closely matched. And they had these two fighting out. They could have been anybody's race there from that point so late on. So there's no money to be made there. It doesn't happen every time. Still up overall on the first 3 races. Let's scoot on over to the 242 race at Sedgefield. And what I'll do is I'll change this aspect ratio so you can see the information at the top.